Yeah. Trying to tell you. I already won. I'll tell you. I already won. The Bentley look like we winning. The roller look like we winning. The coupe got an extra engine. Coupe got an extra engine.
Hey, what it do? You are now in tune to the progress report. How many times I gotta tell you? I am Young Leland Austin, Young LA. The boy Lay, it's all the same. And right now you've been tuned in. Personal, exclusive, interview, progress report. You know how we rockin'. CDB, BDE. Let's get it.
So who is Leland Austin?
I am Leland Austin, Young LA, Mr. Trendsetter, man. Brought y'all a lot of swag, brought y'all a lot of sauce. Now Swif, you know what going on, man. Godfather of this shit, man. For real, real GOAT, real OG in this shit, man. Young Leland Austin, let's get it.
So what's the name, what's the cause of the name change, that boy Lay versus Young LA?
Well, when you listen to the city of the lingo, everybody who a person that like, oh, the boy Lay. Oh, the boy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody put the boy in front of a name, so that's what I did, just put the boy in front of Lay, you know?
Right.
Everybody was already calling me Lay anyway, so it really wasn't a name change, it was just going with the flavor and the lingo of the city, the boy Lay.
Right. Now how
like
long?
The girl Lala.
That's
the
true,
boy Lay.
That's true. Now how long have you been actively in the music industry?
Professional, on a professional scale, I want to say 7 years. 7 years active. A lot of accomplishments, a lot of success in my short 7 years.
Absolutely.
A lot more to come.
Now discuss being with the major label as opposed to being with the independent label, and which do you prefer?
I mean, for real, just with the independent label, you have to step your grind up. You know, it has to be more leg work, more hands-on grind, more intimate with your fans. You have to be more personal, more one-on-one. Like I said, you got to turn your grind up. You got to be more consistent with your leg work because you don't have a major machine on you. You see what I'm saying? So
right.
Independent, I think independent because I get to move how I like to move as a person first, you know, and then an artist. With major labels, sometimes you have stipulations on you. Like, right. You can't do this, you can't do that. And sometimes with major labels, you can be creative, but they have a lot of input on what you do and how you do it.
Right.
So being independent, you get to kind of really pick and choose on how you want to move, how you want your vision to look, you know, more creative and more control of your project. So independent is, I think, the new wave, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So how would you define the word sauce?
Leland Austin, Trendsetter LA. You know, it's crazy how the word sauce just done, I mean,
right.
Today, I mean, I got songs in probably 2008, 2009 when I'm talking about sauce. All my first songs was Zaytoven, so
that's crazy.
I mean, that's like, I feel like people behind right now, you know, Futuristic Love, man, I always stay ahead of the game, man. I feel like they're making it more of a culture now with everybody saying it, so shout out to everybody on the sauce, but you know, I'm kicking Sway now, you know what I mean? Yeah, I took the G off of Swag and put a Y, man. Sway, you know what's going on.
Now speaking of that, just speaking of how you started all of that, now what's your current take on the state of the current industry right now?
I think right now everybody grabs onto what they see going on, you feel me? Everybody grabs onto what they see going on. I think right now, it's a lot of, it's really not, I mean, besides a handful of people, the originality I think is not, you know, on a big scale, especially in the urban hip-hop industry, you know. I just think creativeness right now is not at an all-time high. I mean, I think like whatever sound is hot, I think people just gravitate to that sound. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that people are not creative in their own skin and what they do, but what I'm saying is that people gravitate to whatever is hot, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I think back in the day when I was coming up listening to music, everybody had their own thing. Missy had her own thing.
Absolutely.
This person had their own thing. They had their own come across the beats they picked. They wouldn't pick beats that sound like this kind of artist or it sound like beats this artist would pick. So that's why I think, I mean, we just, you know, we at right now just the creativity. You know what I'm saying? I think people just jump to what's going on and what's hot. So shout out to all my people setting the trends, because that's what it's about.
Absolutely. Now, just to go through some of the tracks that you've made that people may know, and how does it feel having a record that peaked at number 47 on the Billboard Top 100 charts?
Ain't I my first single, came out the gates crazy.
Crazy.
U.S. billboards. Now on top 100, just R&B and hip hop,
That's
it was
crazy.
like number 3.
Yeah.
You know, but on the overall USA billboard charts in the whole country, it peaked at number 47. So shout out to everybody who made that record work. You know, everybody who supported that record, all my DJs, all the radio personalities, all the fans, and just the followers and supporters who made that record what it was. One of my biggest records in my career.
Absolutely. Now, discuss some of your relationships in the business, you know, such as Zay, Young Dro, you know, Nard B, those type of people. Discuss, you know, those relationships.
Young Dro, great friend of mine, pulled up in Thomasville where it all started at in the bricks for me, and he, you know, he seen the raw talent, and you know, he pushed me. You know, he seen what I felt like I could do. He seen it in me. He seen the talent. I felt that I was ready to do everything that I began to do, but he really seen it in me. So shout out to Dro for giving me the shot, and just for, you know, stamping it, and just letting the people really know like that the swag was really for real, you know. And shout out to Zaytoven because he gave me my first beats as far as from a producer who was really making moves and on at that time with the Gucci and Jeezy So Icy, one of the biggest records at that time.
Huge.
And I mean, he just took into me. He seen me performing at an open mic, and he was like, bro, you got it, you hot, I need you at my studio. We need to lock in. So shout out to Zay. As far as Nard B, they had my second single, Futuristic Love, one of my biggest singles, I think, bigger than Aint I, because the ladies really gravitated to that singles. And you know that women, you know, they make music bigger than what it is. Like when you got a woman fan base behind the record, I feel like it's, you know, it's even bigger. So they had my second single. Shout out to Rico Barrino. Shout out to Nard B.
So now we just gonna address some misconceptions and all that fun stuff. So recently it was a rumor going around that you were dead. What was up with that?
Hey, what it do? It's the boy Young LA. I'm right here with all my jewelry on. You know what's going on. Yeah, Young Leland. I'm back in effect, man. Down what the blogs talking about, man. I'm alive and I'm full of flavor, full of swag, man. All this gold.
I mean, I don't know. I guess that's just what you deal with as being a celebrity. I mean, I guess it was a hoax. I mean, it is weird because I guess they said it was a hoax, but that's not the first time I seen it done. I mean, I seen it done with Lil Wayne. They said he had, something happened to him in a hotel and he passed away, and this big rumor was going out, but it wasn't no truth to it. So I guess with being under a magnifying glass, as being an artist, and you got so many lights on you, not lights, but so many people, you're under scrutiny. You're up under magnifying glass. Everything you do, it's almost like you're not human. You know what I'm saying? But it comes with the territory, so you know, I just took it in because I felt like all publicity is good publicity, whether bad or not. I mean, I was training so hard off that, and I mean, it was crazy. I mean, I had to post a video like, hold on, y'all slow down, because it wasn't about what the people, it didn't affect me what was going on the internet. My mother, my grandmother, my sister, my brothers, my family members, my loved ones, they were calling me and concerned, you know, when that went out. So it was mostly, that's what affected me the most about the hoax. You know, it was my family. It wasn't, you know, what the internet was saying or anything, because I deal with it. That's what I'm here for. I'm a star. I mean, you got thin skin in this game, you're not gonna make it. So I got very tough skin. So shout out to whoever started the hoax. You know, you did get me trending, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here, you know, year 2 on the way. I'm still working, you know, in great shape, great health. Feeling better than ever, so hey.
Okay, now how's your relationship with DTE?
DTE? Everybody really took that situation. Me and Ali had our problem, and that was me and him as a man and another man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Black, shout out to Lil Dave, shout out to the boy Charles, know what I mean? Shout out to like I say, shout out to Lil Dave, shout out to Trouble, the boy School, like all them people, like I fuck with them people personally, you know what I'm saying? Pull up on Lil Dave, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Black, that's my big homie, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but some love for Big Black. Shout out to Lil One, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Veli Sosa. Shout out to all them boys, because really, I see these guys in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And there's no pressure, there's no smoke, you know what I'm saying? We so way past that, you know, so everybody took it to a level, but at the end of the day, like I say, that was a personal, something that a man and another man had going on. I can't include the whole DTE. You know what I'm saying? When I seen Judo and Lennox, Judo with his girl, Duct Tape Judo, pushed up on me real strong, like, bro, you know I love you, I fuck with you, you like a brother, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Everybody, we so past that right now, you know what I'm saying? saying?
Right.
Real niggas do real shit. Like I say, been hollering in school lately, you know, personally pushing up to the spot, you know what I mean, and pushing down on big homie. Shout out to him and everything he got going on right now, you know what I'm saying? So it's all love right now.
Absolutely. Now talk about this Expensive Language 2 project you got coming up and all the new endeavors that you do have coming up.
Man, I'm working right now. Expensive Language 2 on the way. Y'all get ready for it. Zaytoven on there on production. Got Cassius J on there. Got the boy Swif on there. Super mixing, making everything sound crazy. Working on Trying to Tell You, the mixtape, which will be coming right after EL2. You know, Foreign Water 2 in the works. Black Boy, White Boy 2, shout out to Dro in the works. So I'm working right now on BDE, the new situation, the new joint venture, CDB, BDE. Shout out to everybody over there at Big Dawg Entertainment. Credit Block CDB, them my letters, you know what's going on. You know, everybody know the talent level, man. Like
Absolutely.
you know, everybody know what's going on. It's Leland Austin, man, in the flesh. You know, hits under my belt. Then you know, this shit ain't new to me. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit for real. Y'all know I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody in Atlanta who's just making the movement so big in Atlanta. Shout out to all the artists who doing their thing. You know, everybody who's making this shit real cultural. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Atlanta is a culture. You know what I'm saying? We got a stamp on the hip hop industry right now. And shout out to everybody who's making that possible.
Nard B, Nard B.
I try to whip the whip.
Going crazy. Finally got the chance to get back in with our brother, man. Young LA, man. The boy LA. We finna go crazy. Finna get the streets back what they want.
Back what they want.
Trendsetter, #1 trendsetter for real.
Oh man,
come on. Open the lane for a lot of people, man.
Wow.
For real.
It's the only time we can, you know what I'm saying, we go back in.
They history like, hey man, we gave it to him, you know. He's my brother, you know what I'm saying? They real family, so it's like everything time, but finna be crazy. Trench and Credit Block, the boy LA, Young LA epicness.
You know, go ahead and talk about some of the projects that y'all have coming up, and first you can go through the history of all the things that y'all have done before.
Well, before everybody really know us, I'm Nard B. Nard of Nard B, I mean, but at the end of the day, this Trenchwork Studio is where we at right now. We working with Young LA. We back working with Young LA. It's been a minute, but you know, that's the bro, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we came up. Some of our first placements we ever got was with Young LA. Futuristic Love, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest songs we ever had. So it's great that we working with him again. You know, while we was on our little hiatus of us working together, we was working with everybody from Future to Cash Out to man, everybody. We done did recently we did a whole bunch of stuff on Trouble. Right now we working on a Trent Zeus mixtape. I don't know if everybody know who Zeus is.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a Jamaican artist Zeus.
Word.
So his shit coming out the 25th. So after that, you know what I'm saying, we gonna really focus on what we got with Lay, and we gonna drop a whole project, just our beats and his beats. Like, it's time for that. So that's what's going on right now.
Definitely, and I was gonna ask you too now, what do you think about his work ethic? Is it better, the same, or what you think?
I mean, to be honest, you know, everybody gonna be different, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's the same. But at the end of the day, it's like, I can tell his mind is a little more focused than it was when we first started working, you know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing, you know what I'm saying, than anything. That's the biggest part, the fact that he's focused. So the fact that, you know, we can sit here, my bro, we can sit here and we can do song after song after song and they hits.
Right.
You know,
real
that's
shit.
a big difference. So, you know.
What's up, what's going on? I'm B, Nard B. Family, got the opportunity to lock back in with my brother, man, my day one bro, Young LA, the boy LA, crushed the block. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. It's been a nice little gap between time. A lot of growth, a lot of maturity, a lot of new flavor, so I can't wait till y'all check it out.
Absolutely. So discuss you guys' chemistry.
Oh man, our chemistry is completely organic, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's the benefit of us being like, that's the benefit of us being day one with Lay, you know what I'm saying? There's no egos, You know, he's open-minded. We can toss ideas around, be creative, and he's open to everything. So that's why we're able to make such incredible music. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the music we made, even back then, in my opinion, was trendsetting. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's one of the biggest things. The beginning of it's been a lot of maturity, a lot of growth that I personally see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was just like all of us. We got our same deal at Grand Hustle around the same time. All of us was really young.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So this industry, if you don't really have any guidance firsthand, you know, you got to live and learn, you know, so.
Right.
But I definitely seen a lot of growth and a lot of maturity on his end, and he looks really focused, really locked in.
Right.
And, you know, it's just that time.
I already won. I'll tell you. I already won. The Bentley look like we winning. The Roller look like we winning. The Coupe got an extra engine. Coupe got an extra engine. It really look like we winning. Bobby my ass, I'm winning. Look at the phone, we winning. My money straight like the dentist. I already won. On a Schwarzenegger gun. Cuban link weigh a ton. No Honda scripting, baby love. Mickey Thompson's on the Rubicon.